Hello, this is Sarah Poff, and it's time for Coffee and Crafts. So today we are going to work on, let's see if I can show you, like right there, a Kirigami cage that we've turned into a Christmas tree. I held up one, I've got one right here that's undecorated. Let's see, like this. I held up the decorated one and it just didn't show good in the video. So these are a lot of fun to make, and you can hang them wherever you please. Add a lot of decoration real fast. So we're going to take this paper. I've already got the white and the red cut, and we're going to fold. So what I'm wanting to get is a square out of a regular piece of copy paper. So I bought a fairly thin, I think it was 24 weight copy paper. Now I'm going to cut off the top nip. I'm going to cut, stop and turn, cut, stop and turn. Oh, well, I guess that'll make someone else feel better that I mess up too sometimes. All right, let's see if we can get this going real fast. So I have a square. Now, it works better if you go back and you fold it the opposite way. You're opening it up and folding it opposite to what you had, so that it kind of softens the folding of the paper when you want to do it later. So I'm folding it in half, the square in half, triangle way, and then triangle way again. And then I'm going to draw with my marker, so hopefully this helps you see it, especially in case I should mess up. So I'm coming from one side, then switching to the other, all the way down. And it's better to make these thicker till you learn how. And then once you learn how, you can make them thinner. I've had students who made them as tall as I am. No, I'm about 5 foot tall. Just a tad over. So I'm cutting. And then that little line right there is my stop sign. Then turn around. Cut, and that line right there is my stop sign. I do the same thing again. Cut, and that little line is my stop sign. Okay, now I'm going to lay it down here. To me, the hardest part is the unfolding, seems like. Seems like that's what causes people the most problem. So I'm going to stick my hand between the two layers, and you can kind of hear the noise as you push it back. When it was cut, the paper layers kind of stick together. Okay, then I'm going to do the same thing, keeping the bottom one down, pulling the top one. You can hear that little noise again. And then I usually flip it over like that. And sometimes I even take those folds. Remember, we were trying to kind of soften the folds and fold them backwards, because I want this to be flexible when we let it drop down. So it looks like this. I think I want my green on top. So I'm going to put my green over here for a minute. And I already have a white and a red layer cut. Now what I'm trying to do is get the very center little squares together there, so that I can put it through the green. Put it through the green. And then I'm going to pull it down on top like this. I did not cut that one as small as usual, because I was showing you all how to do it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one on top. There's Mr. Alec in our video. My house is an exciting place to live. All kinds of things going on. Okay, now you can see that it starts to drop down on there. And then what I want to do is take one of these ribbons, your choice of ribbons. Or maybe you even have something else you want to do. A twist tie sometimes works. We used to use yarn at school sometimes. This depends on what someone gave us, what supplies someone gave us. Okay, then for the decorating, I'm going to take my hole punch and I'm going to punch holes into the edges. And I'm going to stick these in. Now, if you have trouble getting it into the hole, just cut really, really small there on the edge. Now, you may not want it to be as long as mine. You may want it to be shorter. You may like it being that long. This is where you get to have fun decorating. And then I'm going to use my scissors to curl it. You could cut it shorter and just let it be that way. You could add different colors to it. These are lots of fun because they don't take too much work. And they add lots of color to a party or event, especially if you're having something with children. Of course, I'm always a child at heart, seems like. All right, this is Sarah Poff, the Multimedia Storyteller. You have a great day now.